Do you feel that you don't know enough? Like you don't know how to do sales, you don't know how to do coaching, you don't know how to do marketing, how to write content, or like you have forgotten it? Here's the thing. In most cases, you don't lack information. You do not lack information. In most cases, you lack self-belief. Sure, in some cases you actually lack information. That's actually one of the things when you're starting out. But if you've been a coach for a few months, for a few years, you do know enough. And that's why one of my most common recommendation whenever somebody starts working with me in one-to-one or in my high level mastermind is, please stop reading books. Please stop trying to outsource this lack of belief and instead try distracting yourself that maybe I don't know enough. Well, you do. You do know a lot. And I'm not talking to somebody who is only like 1 month into coaching. Maybe you do lack some information if you are only a few weeks into it. But if you are already a few months into it, a few years, you do know enough. But there is not a lack of information. There is a lack of self-belief. There is a lack of faith that I can rely on the wisdom I have. That's why one of the first things, I'm circling this back, that I recommend my clients is to pause, stop reading for a little bit. Let's start going inner. What do I already know that I need to be doing that I'm not doing? What do I think I need to be doing more? Right? And how do we develop that? How do we develop this self belief that I know enough for now? I know what my next step would be for now. How do we gain that self belief? How do we gain that self trust? So, step one, start acknowledging and appreciating yourself. Most of us don't do that enough. Most of us don't appreciate ourselves. Most of us don't acknowledge ourselves. So, actually acknowledging that it's been a few months since I'm doing this, or this is the hardships I'm having, this is the responsibilities I'm taking care of, this is how I am being in this world. So step one is to take out some time and create a space to acknowledge and appreciate yourself. That's step one. Step two, sit with yourself, center yourself to love, service, to peace, calm, and ask yourself. For example, if you're a coach and you think you don't know how to do a sales call, how to create clients, start, have a pen and notebook and write down, what would a coach need to do a sales call? Okay, the coach needs to be empathetic. The coach needs to create a space for the clients to vent. The coach needs to actually make a proposal. So write down all that's coming to your mind. That's actually you trying to rely on your inner wisdom. The more you do this, the more you will develop an unshakable confidence within you. And that's going to be a tremendous X factor in your business, because literally you are your coaching business. If you have confidence in yourself, in your wisdom, it's going to show in all the sales call, all the content, all the coaching calls you do. Now, does that mean you know everything? You don't need to know new things? Probably not. You still would want to keep learning, but simultaneously, you would want to keep implementing what you already know. And here's the most crucial step. If you're not working with a coach, this is your time. This is your time to start working with a coach, to have a cheerleader who would remind you of who you truly are, to be with someone who can actually help you see what you have forgotten about yourself. So start working with a coach. That's the step to create a positive dominoes effect. Okay. And my recommendation, probably you know enough. Most probably you know enough. You have the skills. You need to start believing that what you know is right, what you know is helpful for you, what you know is correct, and having faith that you are good enough. I'll see you soon again.